Hello there, Anna. Alright, fantastic work getting this through. Let's have a look. So I'm pretty certain this is over the word limit. I would say probably by about, I don't know, 56 words. The limit is, the ideal length is 250. Okay, 260 is okay. 275 is when they stop correcting it. But either way, longer essays mean more writing, which means less time to self-correct. And yeah, there's no point if there's no point because the examiner only wants 250. So let's go. Despite the tremendous benefits that the globalization has brought for our society in terms of innovation and the exchange of information, it should not be forgotten, good, that many have been affected negatively for the private piracy market. Let's see, that many have been affected negatively by piracy issues would be better, okay? Or copyright infringement, if we want to get very technical. This essay will discuss the importance of copyright laws using examples from the Canadian government or from Canada, no article necessary, and the technological world to demonstrate points and support arguments. Good. First, protecting the right of authors encourages them to continue working in the creation of new ideas. Good. This is because when creators patented their products, they can decide how these new devices or these new, what could we say instead of things, how this new work can be handled by others. Work is just slightly more precise than things. As a result, they keep safe their original works and eventually can generate more revenue because others often need to pay for using their creations. Fantastic! For example, recent research performed by Google Canada shows that 45% of singers that reserve the rights of their new producers have made 5 times higher revenue than those who okay. Then okay, 5 we write out with the word 5 have made 5 times higher revenue than those who relinquished their rights or than those who sold their rights. Okay, who forgone. No, it doesn't matter. Than those who relinquished their rights. Good. Solid paragraph, crystal clear, excellent. Perhaps, well, maybe not necessary because we're already over the word count, but ideally we could say, therefore, copyright protection financially rewards original producers and is undoubtedly beneficial. That's not entirely necessary because we're already way over the word count. Let's go. Second, modern societies need more copyright and licenses regulations. Need more copyright and license regulations. Yeah, I would have kept this licenses. Actually, it's fine. Leave that. This is due to the fact that technology development has made it easier to spread information across the world. So people can access any material, or people have access to any material online without paying or buying the permission to use it. Good. So how could we rephrase this and drastically reduce the word count? Because we've got a lot of information, we've got a lot of words describing something that could be said much more concise. So what could we say? Say, this is due to the fact that technology has facilitated global information distribution, so people can access online material without permission or purchase. Full stop. Okay, so yeah, I just took a second there to rewrite that just to make it more concise. So basically reduced it by about, what's that, 11 words, and it's staying the same, roughly. So let's see. These rules control the fraudulent actions of the usage and distribution of the information people originally created. Good. For example, YouTube has implemented a copyright agreement when someone okay, for example, YouTube has implemented a copyright agreement to protect their clients for their intellectual material. Okay, let's see. It doesn't make grammatical sense, and also it's not relevant for the sentence. Okay, for example, YouTube has implemented a copyright agreement to protect their clients' intellectual material. Okay, we didn't really go into much detail here. It would have been much better if we'd have said, for example, YouTube has implemented a copyright agreement whereby copyright infringements are removed automatically. Full stop. Therefore, it is not only necessary to give credit to people for their original works, but also those who signed the copyright agreement to ensure no one can steal their ideas or products. Okay, good, but let's go for shorter sentences that reduce the risk of grammatical error, get you under the word count, and are much clearer to understand. Okay, so I noticed this a lot with Latinos. Okay, in Spanish, it's perfectly acceptable to write long sentences. In English, especially academic English, you need to be more concise, more succinct. And just think of every word costing you 10 euros. Okay, then you'd probably write an essay that would be 250 euros or 2,500 euros, if you get my drift, as in 250 words. Let's go. To conclude, signing legal contracts for the usage of information or ideas created by others is more beneficial for our society. Thus, I believe that copyright laws, no capital C, are becoming extremely important nowadays and should continue to be implemented. Okay? Continue to be implemented. Good work. Very good essay. Let's just see. We didn't really mention much about society here. I would have liked it to be more clearer that we're talking about society. It doesn't even have the word society, so be careful there. That's an issue regarding task response. Let's see. Does it reward creativity? Did we even mention creativity here? We talked about rewarding them. Oh, sorry, or reward or create. Okay, that's good. That's good. Ideally, we could have mentioned creativity as well, but it's solid. We're talking about financial retribution, which and that is clearly related to rewarding. So well done there. Just keep an eye on task response, sentence length, and some of the grammar mistakes, especially syntax and article usage. But the rest is fine. We're doing good. So there's the rewrite. Let's carry on. Dear Sir, Madam, I'm writing to provide an explanation of my failure in sending in the documentation that supports my ill conditions which disable me to assist the final exam last week. Good. 198, okay? Next one has to be 150, and I want you to work through and just delete that what is not necessary. So, apologize. Okay, I'm writing to apologize for my absence. Of last week's mathematics exam. My name is Ana-G-Ielts-Star, student ID, and reference number for this case is Fine. Okay? That would be fine. And we cover both tasks, both requirements, in one sentence, or in two sentences. An explanation. I really apologize for any inconvenience this incident may cause. Fantastic there. To the examination committee, since I was... Okay. Let's not merge these sentences. Let's not put an apology and an explanation together. Let's just put an apology. To the examinations committee. Full stop. I was supposed to provide them with the medical suspension at the beginning of this week. However, it was impossible for me to accomplish this deadline. Okay. The reason for this was that my medical insurance company requested all the original papers to claim this event, since the hospital did not approve the total coverture for it. Okay. So really wordy, lots and lots of explanation here. Unfortunately, I could not ask my doctor for an extra copy at that moment because I was on medication. I was not fully awake. I have the proof of the insurance documents if necessary. Full stop. I will see my doctor and I will inquire as to obtaining another original medical report, including my suspension, to submit it to your attention as soon as possible. Good. Look forward to hearing from you. Yours faithfully. Possible resolutions. I would like to suggest that I complete extra coursework and appear for a similar exam coming up in February. Please take my consideration. Please take into account this consideration as a possible solution to the issue. Full stop. Okay, so remember, task response here. We want to be working through every single one, but well done for writing, for starting it like this. And this one was excellent. I really apologize for any inconvenience this incident may cause. Genius, good work. So let's keep using those phrases and just let's make it a little bit tighter, a little bit more concise. Doing great, Anna. Let's keep on improving. And once again, I'm really sorry about what happened on Saturday. Yeah, it's just in completely another world. Sorry. So yeah, I'll keep an eye out on Calendly for the next one. Take care.